So one of the things that I'm sure you guys noticed from that last bit that we did was that the two lift units we have here drop at very different speeds. Now that's because this lift unit has a high-speed drop upgrade in it and this doesn't. So let me just show that to you again. Comes up pretty quickly, drops pretty slowly. This lift unit comes up quickly, drops really fast. Now, the reason we have two options for this is some people like targets that behave, let's say, more naturally. When you shoot them, they take some time to fall. That tends to be more realistic in some training scenarios. Now, in other training scenarios where people want targets to give that immediate visual feedback when they're hit, that's why we have our high-speed upgrade option. So really, we leave it up to you.
So one of the things you might be concerned about when you purchase your AutoTarget system is what happens if you accidentally shoot the lift unit. So for that reason, we offer an optional ballistics protection package. Now this is made out of AR-500 steel and will stop up to a .308 caliber rifle. Now we also have this special material on the front, which is called UHMW, and this will prevent it from ricocheting. So this will basically capture any rounds that hit the plate and prevent anything from coming back and hitting the shooter. Now the other cool advantage of running a plate like this is it allows you to mount your CO2 bottle behind the plate and run a dedicated bottle for each unit. That way you don't have to worry about running tubing or anything like that. Each unit will be self-contained, so it's a lot easier to set up. Now the reason why we make this optional is in case you want to just use sandbags or something inexpensive like that, or if you're at a range and you want to build something to protect the unit, or maybe you just want the unit to be really lightweight and portable. Let's say you're going out in the woods and you want to carry 5 or 6 of these. That way you don't have to carry the ballistics plates. You could go find some logs or anything like that in nature that can protect your unit.
All right, now the next thing that we want to talk about very quickly before we wrap up this segment is our universal mounting plate. Now, this thing is pretty cool. What it lets you do is it lets you basically put the lift unit on any surface of your choice. It has a number of perforated holes in here that you can use to screw it to, let's say, a sawhorse from your local hardware store, or just about anything you might find in your backyard or at your range. Now, one of the most useful things about it is it does come with a strap. So this allows you to basically screw this to any surface you want that may be canted up to a 35-degree angle. Put the strap over top of your lift unit, cinch it down, and now you can actually have the target not just present straight at you, but also at an angle. This is kind of cool when it's popping out from behind a tree or some other sort of barricade, and it can add a lot of fun to your course of fire when you actually set it up. All right, so that's about it in terms of what you need to know to get your system set up and running on the tabletop. What we're going to move to next for the next part of our series is actually get these units out in those woods and work through different courses of fire, how you program those on the app, and give you an in-depth look at how to actually set up some of the coolest things that we've found that you can do with our system.